I recently had the dream come true chance of seeing Hobbiton, the world created by Peter Jackson in New Zealand, the charming real-life permanent movie set for The Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit trilogy. Hi everyone, it's Crystal Beshara and welcome to my artist channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing or save this video or comment below. It really helps me and my channel to grow, reaching more wonderful people just like you. In this video, I'm giving you full admittance to the world famous round green door, Baggins. Join me as I walk you through my process from sketch to ink and watercolor. All of the links to the products that I'm using in this video are available below. I've also pinned them to the comment section, so check those out if you're interested in the materials that I've used. I always start with a light pencil sketch. Nothing too specific, just some mapping out of where I want to go. I will be, of course, going over all of this with more specificity with my pens, but for now I like to kind of give myself some general shapes just as a guideline. To keep my travel set nice and tight and tiny as I move around, I have opted just for a number 8 and a 01. Right now I'm using my 01 just for all of the fine lines, and I will loosely go over my pencil. This is an opportunity for me to embellish a little bit, add some details. I don't want to draw my drawing twice, so the pencil sketch again was just kind of a loose mapping out, and now I can add all of the fun detail. I add what I can in pen, including some light hatching and filling in of true blacks, but otherwise I try to leave as much room as possible for that dialogue of watercolor. I've brought with me my travel paintbrush. It's called a pocket brush, and I can open it up and flip the handle around to elongate the handle. I'm working the sky on wet into wet and just adding a little bit of phthalo blue. The paper's still wet, so it's bleeding nicely. It was mentioned that the original oak tree on the top of Baggins actually died off during production, so they recreated this out of fiberglass and cement and plastic, which is pretty incredible. Everything else, though, the vegetation is completely real. Around the edges, I can brighten up all of the beautiful oak tree details. The paper's still wet, so it's bleeding nicely. I'm just warming up the paint a little bit with a burnt umber and hooker's color. Peter Jackson even let the set grow for a number of months so that it had that rustic kind of lived-in feeling. If you've been with me for a while, you know I love my fan brush, and I always take it with me when I travel. It just gives that perfect amount of texture. Now, I'm using just really light, wishy-washy colors here. Some of my favorite mixtures of gray, burnt umber, and ultramarine. And then to deepen that, I'll use a little bit of violet here and there. It's time to paint the brickwork around the trim for the windows and doors, and I'm using my teeny tiny little travel brush. It just came with my watercolor set. Again, all of the product links will be listed below if you're interested, or you can just enjoy the process and watch somebody else paint for a change. So using a little bit of burnt sienna with some permanent red gives a nice terracotta color to this paint. And then finally, I get to paint in some of the flowers. Now, it is summer in New Zealand, so everything is in bloom. It was a perfect time to come. We're mid-December. And of course, yay, we get to paint the famous green door. And I am using a Viridian green here with just a little bit of phthalo blue. It's the same green around the windows. And then to just give that recessed look and the open door effect, I'm adding a little bit of violet. There's a huge pumpkin in a wheelbarrow, completely fake, permanently on display, and I thought that would add a nice little pop of color. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm really happy that you joined me on this wonderful adventure to Hobbiton in New Zealand, and I hope you have a chance to visit it too sometime. This was truly a dream come true. Cheers.